13 pro bouts. He maintains a record of 8 victories against 5 losses. Joe Murphy! In 12 professional bouts, he maintains a record of 8 victories against 4 losses. And El Cazador, Joey Ruquet!
They're both in the blue and the white, Ruquet in the blue, white, and the red, because Murphy hasn't fought in so long. We just don't know.
Well, you know, we all have that fable of the ring rust. Is it true? Listen, it depends on the fighter. But here's the benefit of it, right? You're able to recover your body, take it easy, work on some of your skills, perfect it. Perfect the martial art that maybe you want to really emphasize, whether it's your ground game or your stand-up. So there are their pros and cons, and we're going to see here today what Joe Murphy's all about. As for Joey, he's been very active. This guy's been consistent, and you talk about what great camps. He trains with Jungle MMA up here in Florida, with the likes of Felicia Spencer, who
was here with the booth with us a couple weeks ago.
Also veteran Seth Petrozelli, who's known for that knockout with Kimbo Slice. So he has some great back training with Joey Ruquet, and I'm sure he's going to display some of that inside La Jaula here tonight to bring in that action.
Good kick by Murphy. He follows it up with a left hand, and it gets Ruquet out of the center, and the reset here after a minute. Kick right under the armpit, which unbalanced Ruquet, who beat Carlos Puente Jr. via the submission in April. It was his 4th submission victory of his 8 wins. First fight for Combate all the way back in December of 2015 when he fought Gustavo Lopez, who he'd fight again in Lake Tahoe in April of 2019 for the bantamweight title.
Right, and Murphy, 2018 was his last fight. Again, he's been trying to find some fights, a lot of injuries of his opponents, COVID struck. So he's been itching, he's been ready to go. This is an opportunity to flip the coin here and restart his career as a professional. And it's crazy to think, Max, that Joey, prior to becoming a pro, this man had over 30 fights as an amateur. That's wild.
A lot of tread on those tires. And I got to say, Murphy looks good. Murphy looks good for a guy who hasn't fought in a while. Looks like he's interested and has done his homework.
Well, he's been training. He keeps active in the gym. He's sparring with some game competition that keeps him busy. So even though he has not been in an actual fight, you know, with the big lights and inside the cage, when sparring itself, I mean, listen, Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali used to say, training, I hate it, but I know I have to do it because it's going to allow me to be the better fighter when it comes to fighting.
Something inspired him to get back. And here it is. And clearly he has got a building block as he got a little bit of leather on that right hand. And Ruquet backs out in time. Both of these guys are submission specialists, but this has been stand-up for these first 3 minutes of round 1.
You can see here back and forth. Joe Murphy, great.
Good combo. Uppercut.
Great hook and followed with a kick.
And a knee.
Woo. Could have forgot that this guy just fought a few years ago. It's like he never missed any.
Really impressive. We were talking about Joe Murphy. What can we expect? This is a long layoff. Does he want to fight? Well, the answer early on is yes.
He hasn't missed a beat.
It's all it takes. We've seen it in this fight game. You can't, what we've learned about mixed martial arts, you cannot look at records, you cannot look at layoffs, opponents, and get a real gauge of a fighter. Because at any minute, they could say, this is new. This is new for me, as he gets 2 rights for 1.
Beautiful uppercut from Joe Murphy.
Oh, now sharp right, and then following with the left from Ruquet.
Ruquet coming in really close and tight with those hooks.
Good kick.
No kick there to the quad area.
That'll sting.
Great
Murphy,
teep.
root 1. Oh, comes in with the right hand, and that got Ruquet, who had to back away. Now he's following it up. Murphy peppering with the jab.
Hello, Joe. Beautiful shot.
This is a fight, folks. And it's also, we talk about Ruquet, he doesn't know what to expect. He goes, who is this guy who hasn't fought in so long? I mean, I have fought all these fights in the time that he's fought 1. In 5 years, I've had my entire professional career.
Yeah, and you can look at those old tapes of those previous fights he has, but you're right. it's been a couple of years. Who has he evolved? What has he been working on? We don't know. You can't go back to what he did in the past. You can't judge it from what he did then.
Both corners very vocal as we are reaching the end of an entertaining first round. Changing levels, Ruquet. Combination gets him against the Jaula. Oh, and he dropped him. Both go down. And the first round ends with some fireworks between his corner men, and cataloging what happened in that first round, because I know that that couldn't have been the game plan for Ruquet.
No, his corner basically told him, get your head in the game. This guy is serious. Don't underestimate him. It doesn't matter he hasn't fought for a couple of years here.
Close quarters there. Ruquet in the red, white, and blue. Fighting Joe Murphy, who's 34, but he looks 22.
34 is the new 25.
I know. Let's not get in age anyway. That's you. No more Japanese for you. No more talk of age for me.
Here we go, Joey. Ruquet dodging there, trying to use a feint. Joe Murphy, though, he's so patient. You know, he's so patient, and he's precise when he throws in.
But Joe Murphy started his career 6-0. He's 8-5. So you can see he's hit a lot of speed bumps in MMA, and part of the reason why he's probably stepped away. And in our official scoring, this is the official scorecard. Joe Murphy wins it 10-9 for all three judges, and that's probably the way we saw it here too. Now Ruquet caught him with that left hand. Over the top of the right.
Ruquet trying to hit him with that cross, but nobody home.
Joe Murphy saying he's tired. I don't know about that, but Ruquet trying to change his target. Now the first takedown's a good one.
He does have that second-degree black belt in jiu-jitsu under Clever Luciano, and also a dark blue-black man in Muay Thai under Tyler Rombles. And we can get into that Muay Thai stuff a little later.
The Joe Murphy corner is illuminating the studio here. You hear everything. Good kick by Ruquet.
Well, that's what Ruquet's doing now, right? He says, let me break him down. He keeps moving forward. Let me just chop down his legs. And it's right there. And Murphy recognized it. He understood that Ruquet was going to go and kick that lead leg. So he moved it back. He needs to check those kicks.
Joe Murphy, interesting with submission. He has a puppy named Darce, named after his favorite choke. He won via Bravo choke. You're gonna have to explain me on that one. We never see that, but he's actually got a victory by that submission. Maybe he wants another puppy. You can call him Bravo. Good kicks here by Ruquet. Catching that lead leg. Very active now. Ruquet knows he has to deliver in round two.
Oh man, just displaying great stand-up.
Another takedown.
Joe now going to the ground game, changing that level.
Blocked nicely by Ruquet.
Joe Murphy has grappled in major tournaments of the IBJJF and many others.
Good turn there by Ruquet, who again, just an incredibly decorated career with what he's been able to do.
Woo!
Now they both meet in the center and exchange.
All right, Joe. Murphy's face has changed here. Now
Ruquet's
it's changing gears here.
Turning the tide here. Uppercut.
Ruquet now showing some confidence. Now he thinks he has this fight in the bag.
Big kick. You can hear the Joe Murphy corner. Do not give him this round. Ruquet is taking it right now. A lot of feints.
And now Murphy, instead of going forward, he's going backwards. Ruquet's pushing the pace in this second round.
Ruquet, father of three. The striking's now in the groove for El Cazador, Ruquet.
Tables have turned here, Max. Not the same Murphy we were watching in the first round.
Oh, question mark kick.
I love that question. It's so hard to hit. You know, I've been trying and doing it, and I just can't get it.
It's so much movement.
Luke Rocco just does it so well.
What an incredible story that you shared about getting the black and gold armband for Shudo Bokushingu, which is shoot boxing. It just shows you how he is seeking new martial arts to round out his game. It's so respectful to those martial arts.
people think that when it comes to MMA, right, and for those just tuning in for the first time, it's not just boxing, it's not just jiu-jitsu. I mean, there's so many components. That's why they call themselves well-rounded fighter. You know, freestyle wrestling, folk wrestling. All this, when you put it into gear.
Oh, uppercut, Ruquet.
Hello.
This is a fantastic second round. What a response.
Yeah, Murphy says, well, let me switch gears here. I've been getting
Important
clobbered.
takedown. Heading towards the end of round 2. It'll go into the guard of Ruquet, but we are going to a third round. Maybe that changes the judges. We'll see. And we will find out the score from round 2, but it certainly feels like everything to fight for. In round 3, Ruquet shot out of a cannon. Murphy with the takedown. It's stuffed. Now, the guillotine attempt.
He got the memo, Max. Says finish it. Go in there, right for the knee. Follow up combo.
Slips. Murphy gets out of dodge.
Let's just wait and see here with that open scoring in the second round. I'd like to see what it is. We could have a 1-1 here. By the way, kudos to Ruquet with that hair color. I don't know if he's...
Oh, he walked into it.
I don't know if it's
Ruquet's feeling
to
it.
Joker.
Yeah, perhaps. It's tight.
Oh, here we go.
It's all even. All 3 judges.
Back in the head, Joe.
Murphy is trending the wrong way. Joey gives him the finger. Not that finger, the other one. Come on.
All right.
I was going to say how important that takedown was at the end of round 2 for Murphy, but he hasn't capitalized on it.
Right, wasn't enough. Well,
Ruquet has just turned it all in his favor, all with the striking.
Murphy's corner told him use that jab. He attempted it there, but he seems a little tired.
He's tired.
Last round, yeah.
Yeah, the sails are empty right now. Oh, jab from Ruquet.
Okay, man, just great combination. He knew exactly where to strike. He found that hole and landed that 1-2 combination. Murphy, desperate measure, went to the ground game.
Can't grab the wrist.
There's no takedown right there. Ruquet knows better than that.
Ruquet urging him on because he's so far done all the damage in round 3, and with those scorecards which are available to the fighters, would be winning this fight. By the way, Ruquet stood the whole time between the first and second and the second and the third round. Did not take the stool.
Beautiful setup from Ruquet. See how he uses that jab? That 1, 2, 3 just to flinch and throw him off and follow up with those hooks. Great stuff from Ruquet. And Ruquet knows Murphy that he's not there anymore. He's getting tired.
Murphy, nothing on the takedowns, Rodolfo.
He's attempting to go to the ground. Ruquet's just not having it. Sorry, I don't want to dance with you, man. I don't want to go ahead and go to the ground game. I want to keep this fight standing.
Murphy breathing out of the mouth now. He's tired. He's got to dig deep here. But he has a runaway train in front of him. Oh, that's shooting from every angle. Back to the ground. Remember, Ruquet's really good on the ground. Submission specialist.
Yeah, but Max, Ruquet is just tired. I mean, sorry, Murphy is tired.
Is this a good strategy? Ruquet stepping away. Go eat that clock.
Ruquet knows he knows that first round could have, in his mind, could have gone either way, right?
He knows
second round, he knows the second. So he knows what he has to do in the third.
Oof. Another just absolute smack on that lead leg.
And see how confident Ruquet is now in this third round? And that first, he was a little hesitant.
We talk about the layoff, and you can train for 15 minutes of fighting, but you can't imitate what the actual fight, right?
The adrenaline, the rush, it's a whole different.
Yeah, because he's running on empty now, Murphy.
Oh,
Superman punch. Big kick followed up. Murphy continues to back away. 90 seconds to go.
Great bobbing and weaving from Ruquet, man. That boxing is just sharp.
Oh,
he even threw in an elbow there. He snuck one in there. Oh, body shot, knee. That's it. Ruquet smells blood.
And the corner, finish him, Joey. He wants to finish him, no doubt about it, but he's got to fight smart here.
And Ruquet's frustrated. He wants to keep the fight standing because he knows that he can take him out.
1 minute left.
Wow, it's like night and day for Ruquet from that first round and the second and third. Just a different fighter.
Hats off to Ruquet. He absorbed the pressure. Yeah. He talked to his corner about the game plan. There was an adjustment. He made it. He's winning this fight.
Oh. Great boxing work from Ruquet, though, man. See how he throws that
sharp.
jab, bobbing and weaving, throwing in now the elbows.
Into the guard.
Hence, that's why he's recognized in Japan with that shoot boxing ranking.
He's got Murphy pinned down. Gets that heel out of there.
30 seconds, Joey. Finish him.
They still want him to finish it, and he's going for the kill.
He wants that. He wants that victory. He doesn't want to leave it to the judge's hands.
Murphy knows it too. It's all about pride, and he's showing lots of it. Has got nothing in his lungs.
Nothing. He can even throw an up kick there. That's how tired he is. Usually that you would do. You would throw an up kick.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that one.
Another
Or an
punch
attempt.
into the gut.
In favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Boricua to the bone. El Cazador. Joey